Or nation against nation, nation rising against nation, city against city, because you got a lot of these places that are like Russia and Ukraine. Like this brother could probably break it down as far as like the Ukraine and Russia, that border. It's like it's real close, correct? Yeah. So that's the major conflict if you got imports.
Territorial.
Yeah. So you have that conflict. That's city against city. Now all those people are the same, pretty much from that's Magog, Ukrainians and Russians. So you have that conflict. Then you have the imports as well. When the U.S. thought it was a good idea to put sanctions on Russia or Iran, China holds y'all debt. Y'all can't sit there and be picky and prideful, man. The Lord about to take that here, and He's taking away from so-called white men. Your time is up, man. You just dragging this shit along.
This is 2nd Esdras chapter 15, sort of verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Woe to the world. What's that talking about, man? That woe is destruction, and mainly to America, man. This place has been defiled, been up with pride. It's been built upon the backs of these people, the blood of these people, the sweat, the tears of these people, man. These people went off against their power. We went off against Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. But the Lord is here to restore the house of Israel, man. And when He's gonna do that, go ahead, brother.
For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another.
Man, if I'm not mistaken, the last two scriptures these brothers borrowed out is tying into that. The Lord is about war. The Lord is a man of war. Can you get 15 and 3? Yeah. Sound is this. Now we know where the love comes from. Us doing the work, being brotherly, telling you people, condemning this place, warning y'all. Hey, bro, it's kind of like crossing a street. Hey, man, I don't know if you know this, man. I know the construction looks a little jacked up, but it's actually a four-way, so you may want to be careful on that crosswalk. You don't want to listen? Get smashed up 2 ways or 4 ways. We sitting here warning you, man. Don't cross that street. I know the construction looks a little jacked, but it's actually a 4-way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people impatient, but we the spirit of B'Shem Yahushua, man. The Lord. This is on the Lord's time as well, man. So everything ain't gonna happen overnight, man. From the apostles on down, man. The Lord is doing this at His pace, man. But it's all falling into place, especially with the scriptures being brought out. We're not making stuff up while we out here, man. This is according to prophecy. Go ahead, brother.
And swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another.
Yep, that's you got the military might, whether it be drone strikes, boots on the ground. You see the U.S. is ideal for that, and then the deals that the U.S. has with these other countries that have issues with other countries. Okay, if we make a pact, it's no different from World War I when you had Central Powers or what other powers teaming up. Like, yo, we riding with y'all. You know what I'm saying? They riding with them. It's the same difference, man. The brother just read, it was woe to the world. That's destruction. That's wartime. It's not love time. It's not time to be married and giving in marriage, man. Is there any more on that, brother?
I'm actually going to jump down to verse 19, the last one. Okay. And man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
That's right.
But shall destroy their houses with the sword. That's right. And spoil their goods.
That's right. That's what we've been going into. That's what Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua been going into, man. It's like brothers always bring up. It's funny, but it's real. The can of beans scenario. You gonna get your ass killed for a can of bush beans. Them beans ain't even that good. But you know what? I'm hungry.
Take it.
My baby got stomach pains. My old lady on my back. What you gonna do?
Scratch.
You know what I'm saying? My son, he's a young man, but he can't fend for himself. Hell, average man today can barely defend themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? Brothers seen the movie The Road. You know what I'm saying? There's in a logical situation with that, man, it's your son, you gonna have to discipline him. But it's like, fuck, man, that little demon, he was so whiny, man. He was so whiny, he was a distraction, he was a big hold up. He almost got him and his father killed, man. And that's coming. That's how a lot of people gonna get set up for the spoil too. There's gonna be a lot of people who's not gonna be thinking on one accord. So like the brothers been reading, the man against man, neighbor against neighbor, no pity. That's what the scripture's going into. That's wartime. Only time it's love is with your squad, as a brother like to say. This is squad right now. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody run up, you know what I'm saying, we gonna deal with it cordially and spiritually. But you gotta stop and fold on that person. You know what I'm saying? You gotta collapse on them per se. It's kind of like a front defensive line and or offensive line, man. You want to protect your quarterback. Everybody's got to be active. Everybody with that squad's got to be active, man. But a lot of people ain't, especially these dumbass Americans, man. They not gonna be thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord set it up like that. Go ahead, brother.
Because of lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Yep, great tribulation, trial and suffering, baby. And a lot of people gonna see what that's about, man. Everybody always comes up scoffing. Guys, get over it. It's 2015, exactly. It's 2015, and Yahweh Shem Yashah got something in store for your ass. I rarely read anything pleasant on the news, man.
Yeah.
It's nothing never pleasant on there. Only thing they try to pacify Jake with is that whole thing with the so-called black man. He's increasing in college attendance, and then the black woman finishing amongst all genders in college. Man, that shit ain't gonna help these people, man. What y'all gonna do? What has that attributed to the black community, man? And like we always say, good for you. If you got an occupation and particular training needs to be done, that's what your ass supposed to do. You can't sit there and shake your hand because you go to work every morning, nigga. You got bills. Yeah, come. Hey, the water.
This is Exodus 15:3. The Lord is a man of war.
The Lord is a man of war. Blood shed. Tears being shed. People being killed. Kids being killed. Women being killed. That's war, man. When you hear horror stories about cats who've been overseas, or in particular, when you meet people who don't want to talk about the military and they've served, it's a reason behind that. They probably got some orders passed down to them, or some shit they seen that messed up their psyche. Like, they don't want to talk about it no more. They don't want to, That's why a lot of our people came back messed up from Vietnam. Yeah, you had a lot of Jake who got to take that visual pain away, whether it be mental pain or visual pain. A lot of people got on opium, heroin. A lot of our people, especially these people, man. These are the people always on the front line, man, of the so-called white man's war, man. That damn devil's war. Just like Crispus Attucks was at the American Revolution War. The so-called black man was the first one to die for the U.S. and the last one dying for it, man. To this day. Okay, come on.
Isaiah chapter 19, verse 3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof.
And then Egypt is talking about is America, man. And that council is going to destroy is those proud ass elites, man. Those councils of your Federal Reserve, your corrupt government, man. Your corrupt elites. Ain't gonna be no more damn presidential debates, man. Everybody going, well, man, they do got some good points. They do got some good, man. The last, I forgot, Gerald Salente, he be going in. I think he said, it's quite funny that the last president, it may not be him, but the last president always looks like the current one, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Barack Obama was the same as Bush. Let me throw a little sugar and spice on him, but he's still carrying out shit. A lot of that shit ain't got done away with, been vetoed or None of that, man. They still rocking with the same policies, man.
Yeah.
Man, these people on this side, man, ain't counting as citizens still. 3/5 compromise. Man, the hell, the penitentiary population is still overpopulated with these people from 1850 until now, over 50%. We got criminalized in the 1800s, we got criminalized in the 1900s, and still in 2015, we still criminalized. By all of your damn presidents, man. The so-called white man. And that, hell, that's a war. And when that brother just read that, that's a war. It's been a war on these people. That's a war. You got the drug war. You got every type of war you can possibly imagine, man. The war on the so-called black family, the so-called Latino family, the so-called Native American family. You came and broke every possible fragment or whatever you want to call it of family, of togetherness. Now, granted, the Latin tribes do have a high level of togetherness, man. Now the southern kingdom, you know what I'm saying, the Lord blessed, you know, the southern kingdom with knowledge, man, to be awake. But who follows suit? The Latin tribes, man. They follow suit as well. But you know, that's the playing field that the Lord set it up on, though, man. But the so-called white man jacked up those Latin families as well too, man. See?
And they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. And the Egyptians will I give over into the land of a cruel lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them.
Yep, and that's all it was, man. With these past 44 presidents and the cruel rulership giving into the idols, these people was big on that. That's why your grandmama and your old lady and your aunt got a picture of Caesar Borgia, man, everywhere in the damn house. That's refrigerator. That's why they went. That's why they went to those damn voting booths, man. Jake holding strong guard for these idols, but not the man who died for you, man, or the so-called black man, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, which in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Right? He delivers, man. He saves, man. He's our savior, man. He's anointed. The Lord did it for these people. Of course, the 144,000, but who follows suit? The rest, man, the 2/3. But Jake is so bugged out of it, man, and wicked, man, to not realize it, man. That's why the Lord is jacking our people up. And that's why the Lord got the so-called white man with these past wars. First and foremost, the war on the nation of Israel, war being stirred up across the nation and just amongst other places, man. Simple as that. Ain't no way to get around that. That's Revelation 11. We got another precept. My bad. Why you looking for that? Go ahead. 17. Okay.
This is Revelations 11 and 17. Saying, we give thee thanks.
I want to bring this out. He was going into the white man and how they pretty much take from the poor. This is Sirach chapter 13 verse 3. The rich man hath done wrong, and yet he threateneth with awe.
Yep.
The poor is wrong, and he must entreat also.
Yep.
If thou be for his profit, he will use thee.
Yep, that's what the so-called man do, man. But who's the number one consumer? These people on the sign, man. So-called white man has wronged us every time since we've been over here, man. He's wronged us, man. And from his ideology, man, calling us Africans, calling us Aztecs, Mayans, the red people. When you the damn red people, man.